Welcome to 5 sensory speech secrets to spark joy and progress in every session. With Karen, that's me.
And Katya, that's me. Hi.
We are the founders of Sensory Speech Box Ltd. We're here to share practical, low prep ideas for instant engagement and lasting progress. So, welcome, speech superstars. So we're Karen and Katya, and we are Sensory Speech Box to help children who don't fit into the boxes that are ready-made. For children who need to feel their speech and who learn in multi-sensory ways. They need things practical, they need things fun, they need things engaging. And we're here to transform the way that speech sound therapy looks for those children. We love sensory-based speech therapy because we find that if we can tap into the different senses that alert and help children to come alive and help them to learn in real meaningful ways that they can memorize and use again and again, we are much more effective and we see more progress. We don't just learn through one of our sensory channels. We tend to absorb information in different ways through different senses. So we bring sensory-based speech therapy through Sensory Speech Box. We've got 5 of our secrets to share today, because when children's senses light up, their speech does too. So, why sensory speech works wonders. If we have sensory input, we get stronger focus and stronger memory. Adding movement helps sound awareness and control. Plus, it's fun and it's brain friendly. You don't need mess or stress, just smart sensory setups. Let's start with a myth. Sensory play is so messy and it's so complicated. Actually, you can do this anywhere. What we offer is simple and it's effective. We've learned that children care more about connection than they do about perfection. So we say no to this picture where we have to get all of the sensory materials out and create lots and lots of mess. It doesn't have to be like that. It also doesn't have to be Instagram perfect on a tough tray, set up really carefully for hours. But we do say yes to easy, simple, low prep connection activities that excite and engage. So, secret number 1, wake up speech with the 5 senses. So, the key idea is that we're going to use touch, sight, sound, smell, and movement all together to create deeper learning experiences. For example, the sound B. One thing we can do is pop the bubbles. B, 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 B. Every time I said B, I was looking at the bubbles. I was feeling as my finger touched the bubble and I was saying the sound. See, feel, and say. I'm going to remember that experience and the fun I had whilst learning that speech sound B. Secret number 2. Everyday objects are gold. You don't need a fancy list of ingredients to bring sensory speech to life. Your household items are instant therapy tools. So let's just go through some examples. How about having a colander or a sieve for fine motor play as you pour through long sounds? So here I've got a sieve, I've got some regular flour, and I'm just going to pour the flour through the sieve. And as I do so, I'm going to practice some of my long sounds. So I'm going to go. Again, I'm looking, I'm feeling, and I'm hearing, and I'm saying, and I'm getting lots of different sensory experiences as I practice. Another example, grab your rice or your lentils, or any kind of food items where you can hide your sound cards and then dig. So in this box, I've got some sounds. I'm going to dig, dig, dig. Oh, what else is in here? Let's have another dig. Ooh. Again, it's fun, it's simple, it's engaging. So you can use literally anything. Just hide your sound cards, hide your word cards, whatever it is your child's working on, and then dig away. Again, you're engaging lots of different senses. Finally, bubbles in the bath for some all motor fun. So here, I've got a bowl of water. We're not in the bath, but we're just going to pretend this is the bath. I'm just going to add my bubble bath mixture, and I'm going to create some bubbles. Here I've got some bubbles. Brilliant. Okay. And I'm gonna blow the bubbles. I'm gonna get some of the bubble bath. I'm gonna tap the bubbles on my lips. I can feel perfect for and b and p sounds. Thank you. Just dry my hands, ready for the next slide. Okay, you can do all sorts of things with bubbles in the bath to really get those mouth movements and coordination going for speech. Secret number 3, repeat and layer for progress. This is really, really important. We know that we need lots of repetition in order to learn something new. So that helps when we want things to be simple and straightforward and be an easy setup to bring out again and again. It doesn't just mean doing the same thing every time, though. So a key idea is to use one sensory setup, but use it in multiple ways over the weeks. So just altering and tweaking things slightly to keep engagement, keep the excitement, and also to extend skills, but without having to do something crazily different every time. So as an example, in each of our boxes and our bags, we always will start with a story. So we might read the story straight away. Next time, we might read the story, but we might get our puppets or our props or our games ready so that we bring the story to life. So we've got the same material, but we've got a new purpose and we're doing a different activity. This also helps with generalizing our skills into different situations. With the story, we first listen, so we're using our auditory sense. Then we take part, so we're using our movement, and we're really having to engage lots of different senses as we do it. And then at the end, we revise what we've learned. So that's through our picture material, through our matching games, our posting games, our organising and sorting. What do we have next? We're on to secret number 4. And this secret simply is simple beats fancy. So the key idea is that we need to have low prep, quick setups. And that helps with consistency. And it also means less burnout for us as the people who are having to create these sessions, create these opportunities for regular intensive speech practice. So everything that we're talking about involves absolute maximum 10-minute setup. We've put everything together. We've given you the ideas so that you don't have to spend a long time setting things up. And finally, secret number 5, pair fun with target sounds. So every sound needs to be paired with fun. Okay, so key idea, combine your sensory play with sound goals for faster results. Everything that we've talked about involves sensory and sounds, and by pairing them together, that's where the magic happens. So for example, rolling Play-Doh into snakes while saying s, s. Go. S. I've got my snake. snake. I'm saying the sound, but I'm also feeling the texture of the Play-Doh. It's helping to form different kinds of memories so that I might just see, or even I can smell the Play-Doh, and that is linking and pairing with the sound S, making it easier for me to access it next time. So why not try a couple of these activities today? I'm going to give you 2 bonus ones. Activity 1, I've got my balloon. I'm going to blow it up. And you can play feel the balloon on your, feel the balloon on your cheek. And I'm going to link this sensory play with the sounds f and s. So I could feel the air of the f sound on my cheek. Feel the balloon on your hand. Ooh. I could feel I could feel the air as I heard the sound s. Activity number 2 is our bubble blowing game. As we blow bubbles, we are linking what we're doing, our sensory play, with the sounds ooh and w. So, first of all, going to need to catch a bubble first. Okay, got my bubble. Oh, did you see it wobble? That was fun. Next, I'm going to make sure that my lips are round, ready for ooh and w. Ooh, 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 and w. Wow, look at all those bubbles. Ooh, the bubbles. Linking the sounds as we play. Linking fun with sounds. So let the sensory speech success start now. It is as simple as that. Now, imagine a full box of these ideas and activities every single month with fresh themed sensory speech ideas, printable visuals, and easy setup guides. Quick prep plans for busy therapists and busy parents. Your sessions simplified, sensory, and most importantly, successful. Don't miss the launch of our monthly subscription box. If you'd like to join the waitlist for exclusive early bird access, follow us on our socials and look out for more sneak peeks and freebies. You can follow us on Instagram at Sensory Speech Box 2023 and on Facebook at Sensory Speech Box. We're also on other platforms too. And get ready for your sessions to sparkle. Thank you. Now it's your turn. Which sensory secret will you try first? Don't forget to tag us on Instagram at Sensory Speech Box 2023.